Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Saints Alive. Well, we all know what Ronald Moore is capable of on a basketball court. He's a MAC first-teamer, also a Bob Cousy finalist. But where did that all begin? Earlier in the season, while the Saints were in Philadelphia, our own Marissa Jacks had an opportunity to visit Ronald's old stomping grounds.
This is when he was first born. Little pictures of him. That's when he was born as a baby.
This little boy grew up just outside Philadelphia, and not long after he learned to walk, he was ready to run.
He started running track at 4 years old, both of my boys. And I'm the coach. I coach the track team. The name of the team is Philadelphia Express. So he was running since he was 4, and he was an excellent track runner. He ran cross country, and he ran the 800 and the 1500 meters. Excellent, excellent runner. He has plenty of trophies.
The little boy we're talking about is none other than Siena star point guard Ronald Moore. And soon after running began, other sports surely followed.
He started playing along, picking up the basketball, so about age 7, he started playing in the township, the White Marsh Township basketball. And he's been playing basketball ever since he could pick up a basketball.
During his freshman year of high school, Ronald decided that track wasn't the sport for him. He was in love with basketball, and on this court, playing for the Plymouth White Marsh Colonials, a Division I star was born.
To see him sometimes make those passes, it's unbelievable. Like, how do you see that, Ronald? And because he was a cross-country runner, I said, Ronald, you're speeding up and down. He said, Mom, it's real easy. And I said, but how do you see? He said, Mom, I don't know. It's like, once I start playing, he says, it's like the whole court opens up to him. There's a lot of the schools, like LaSalle, for example, they thought Ronald was too small. And that's what the problem was. A lot of people, oh, he's too small, he can't do it. Now a lot of schools are regretting it. When Fran came down, Fran is from our neighborhood. And Ronald goes to this lady, we call her Phyllis Bootsy. Well, she lives right across from Fran's mother. So she came out of the house, and Ronald was coming out of the house. And so she said, Fran, what are you doing here? So he said, I'm coming to Plymouth White Marsh to meet this athlete. And so she said, for real, get out of here. So she said, well, who is the athlete? He said, Ronald Moore. And she said, here's Ronald Moore right here. So I knew that was a place for Ronald.
Ronald and his family making the decision to come to Siena led to the 2 biggest shots in his life last season in the NCAA tournament when Siena knocked out Ohio State.
Seconds to go. Three-pointer.
Well, you know what? I don't know if you know about this story about Ronald has she's like a sister to me. We call Ronald's aunt, and she passed away in March. So she traveled everywhere. So I told Ronald, I said, Ronald, she's going to be with you. She's going to be your angel. When he came down and hit those shots, that's why when he did like this, he was pointing up to her, because it was like she was right there with him.